he pulls out what looks to be a set of ice picks, which might be handy because you guys are in the north and it's really cold and things are frozen out here. Might be handy. Hold on to those. But regardless, he pulls out this twin set of ice picks, and accompanied with the climbing gear and the pythons and things like that, he is your guys' forerunner in establishing that python network and roping off segments to make it not utterly secure, but better. As he makes his way, it takes a while. Which is why each of these quote unquote chapters, these sections of this prison break do take an hour. It does take him a while to begin going and past all this, but eventually, you guys. Well, I guess do you just shout I'm through, or what's your guys' signal to tell each other that you guys are past?
Shouting would be way too loud.
And that would be. Sally could actually probably just look out the window and then go to the other side and go back and forth for you guys.
Yeah, she'll be our signal.
Yeah, she's there.
So once you're on the other side, you see that nurse, that fine lady, and she does the okay sign, tilting her head, are you good?
He returns the okay sign, and then quickly ducks behind everything before he sees a profane soul.
I don't worry, the profane soul's already inside the building, so you guys are set. You do see some peeps gathered around the docks, though, but we'll get there when we get there. Okay. So it tells you guys on the other side that Grossman's through. He's passed. He's alive. Whoever's next should go now. So who's next? They should go now.
Fuck it, I'll go, because what's the point in waiting?
Fair enough. You have one spare bonus die from Celia automatically. But what skill are you using?
So I'm proposing that I use.
I do
study.
Stupid bastard.
I propose that I use study to see how best to use these climbing tools to, gather my information and apply the knowledge on how to use them.
Let me read up on study, because that might be Tinker, but let's see.
I threaten to sue the Pythons if they don't support my weight.
Let's see. Study a person, document, or item with close scrutiny to gather information and apply knowledge, gain a deeper understanding, and do research. I'd allow it. You're really going to be studying that Python network that Grossman laid out, and you're really be banking and testing and prodding which ones are good or not. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think so you are in a control position.
Controlled. Effect standard. Yes.
Yeah.
1 die from Celia, and I'll stress if I have to, but we'll start with just that.
Do you?
So I'm not 100% sure how to read the rolls. Is the 4 am I still gonna?
You just gotta take the highest. You got a 4.
Okay, and a 4 is you can do it, but at what cost? Right.
1 to 3, 4 to 5, and to 6. Those are the tiers. They shrink as they go up. So it starts at 3, then it goes to 2, then it ends at 1. So there's a cost. That or you stress and roll again.
And we take the higher one no matter what?
Yeah, not roll again. You roll 1 more. Reroll.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll stress. What's the worst that could happen?
Roll me 1d6.
1d6. I get a 2. That's what could happen. So a 4.
So, what cost are you going to suffer? Well, you guys could increase the hour of reckoning. The profane soul will finish its processing while the riot's kicking off. Tee. You could suffer some harm. You could suffer some light harm. Nothing impactful. Just something to keep tabs on. Smile.
Slip and twist your ankle.
He actually does hurt his wrist.
That'd be fucking funny.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
Scrape your
I think that's kind of poetic. I kind of like that.
Okay, mark down the tier 1 harm 1 of your harm table.
Okay, let's see.
Twisted wrist. Sprained wrist. Whatever term it is. But you do make it across. It just takes you... Twist wrist. New candy out. Twist wrist.
Okay, I think I did that right.
Yeah, it's just on the bottom tier, which has less effect. It doesn't matter which one you do it in.
Okay.
It just matters that one of them is put up.
Okay.
All right, you make it
I
across with
imagine
only
he-
some harm.
I imagine he slips, and Celia has to reach out a window to catch him, but because of the way that she caught him at it, twisted his wrist. But
Yeah,
he
that's
didn't
what-
fall to his death, so
Yeah, those sharks down there are ready. Got dinner
yeah,
up
they're
there.
fucking waiting for us.
Or maybe they are because of profane soul. I digress, though. All right, that is 2 of you across. 3 more to go. So, who goes next? Smile.
I'll go next.
All right, you have a climbing network established to eke around the side of the prison staff's quarters. What skill do you think is applicable to use in this situation to get you across?
Finesse?
I would agree that finessing, you're dexterous. I think that's fair.
And controlled?
It is a control position. You're pretty secure right now. No guards are shooting at you. Probably no one's even looking at you guys due to the riot you guys set up. So yeah, control position.
And no bonus dice, correct?
Nope.
Alright.
It's either fucking occupied or drugged. drugged.
Ooh.
I can take stress to change that, right?
Yeah, you could take stress to gain another die. And you guys do have iguano. Oh, big check mark.
Check mark.
I'll take some stress.
Okay. I mean, you can't roll much worse. Roll me 1d6. Okay. Success but at a cost. At a cost? Is that good enough for you?
Yes.
All right. All
That
right.
sounds so thrilling.
What consequence are you suffering here? Are you losing an item? Are you guys accelerating the clock another hour? Are you taking some light bodily harm?
I'll do some light bodily harm and say, like, he gets a little too cocky, because he's, like, feeling young again. And he misses, slams into the side, hurts his ribs.
Okay, please put cracked ribs in your bottom tier of light harm, then. Yeah, they come out so sore from this fucking prison break. But you made it out, so that's the most important thing.
I mean, yeah, we would.
And you had to have a nurse to help you patch yourself up. And drugs.
I love her.
Drugs.
Mostly
True.
drugs.
Alright, who's next up?
I guess I'll go.
Alright.
Use the power.
Alright. What? Yeah, well, you could attempt it, but it'd be a bit hard, but we'll see. Like, yeah, what skill are you thinking of using here?
I don't really have much in the sense of like getting around this place, but can I use study? I don't know if I
Yeah, you can use study
Whatever.
in a similar manner to to Faust, to Solicitor, studying the equipment, the environment that you're traversing in, testing the equipment to make sure that it's secure before you use it. As you're on it, so you're really just studying the next node. I think it's fair.
Alright, I'll do study then.
Study it is. It is a controlled position and a standard effect. No bonus dice.
Right?
Easy kicks.
For 2 5s, you succeed, but at a cost. The going trend here, it seems. The going trend.
Should have invested in some fucking ice picks.
I think you know what I think it is. You know what I think does you dirty. It's that right arm of yours. It's still no.
Yeah.
It's
shake that
still
shit
walked out. It's still fucking walked out. Yeah, you have a fucking temporarily cursed arm, so your grip just isn't there as you're like traversing
Yeah.
it. You're studied it fine, but your body is the compromising part of this. So the question is, though, what is the consequence? Do you take another piece of bodily harm? Do you accelerate the clock a bit? Like, what are we talking here?
Well, I think I'm gonna do bodily harm. It makes more sense when her arm is numb.
Lose your
Yeah, okay. So your right arm is numb. That's the thing that fails you. So that means the rest of your body's getting hurt because your right arm is not doing anything in this situation.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm thinking maybe you probably just like skid your torso, your knee, and stuff. You know, you slipped. You
Skid
just
my
slipped.
knee.
Yeah, you
Okay.
skid. Womp womp. But you make it across. You make it across. And then that leaves Iconoclast.
Mm-hmm.
You get Guano's die automatically because of no one else after you.
What about was Silius used already?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that would only help solicitor. So
So he'll throw a cigarette back down, put it out with his big toe. And if I use my my meat hook as a climbing hook, can I get a bonus die as well?
Which skill are you going to use? I guess is what I would
Prowl.
ask. I don't think Prowl would be the skill. If you use like Wreck or Skirmish or something like that, well, Prowl is the one that you use to assassinate people.
Also traverse obstacles. I'm not using it to break anything. I'm just using it as a handhold.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yes.
All right, I'll give you a spare die on that.
Thank you. Risky, right? Or controlled?
Controlled. You guys got a crit on the
Standard.
survey, so.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, can you guys imagine if this wasn't a control position? You wouldn't be suffering light harm. You'd be suffering noticeable harm.
With
Oh my
so
God.
about that,
hey,
so about
hey,
that light harm.
you got any,
Speaking of
you got any
noticeable harm.
devil's deals for me?
Yeah,
Do
Guano
I
falls to
have
his death.
any? I mean, you could also stress yourself.
I could,
Do I
yeah.
have, do
But
I
devil's
have
is
any
one.
devil's deals?
I get another die, but I suffer harm. We're back at square one.
Because it's a two-shot, this doesn't matter too much. But I will give you a devil's deal. In a way, technically this is stress now I think about it, but it's whatever. I will give you another die. Because you feel not merely the presence of the profane soul, but the gaze. The attention. Because iconoclasts are more than just breaking down commonplace religion. They're about anything, right?
Yeah,
Well,
they're also,
you
I that's how I interpret it, as also being against sort of like supernatural of this world.
yeah, and you got quite the presence right here.
All right, yeah, I'll take that devil's deal.
All right,
No one knows where I am. Okay.
Wait, take it out.
Well,
all right, so yeah, so about
you got hurt and you got noticed for it.
Double deal like once a roll?
I believe
I think so.
because you always stress once a roll,
Yeah.
and you can only push yourself or take a devil's deal.
Shame.
So I would assume yes.
It'd be really fun if you could keep stacking them though. Like it's so not worth it, but you're like, I have to succeed at this roll.
You get your, you
How
roll
How
your
many
whole
devil's deal
fucking
can you give
squad.
me?
I'm reading right now.
What are you eating?
They said
I think
reading.
it's
Oh, reading. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
He's peeing.
Slaughter me.
Oh, it's not that big a deal.
I deserve it. Butcher me. Leave me out for the
Yeah.
crows.
See?
okay. It
Leave
says-
my bones
okay,
for the
okay.
wolves.
So it says to reflect this, the GM or any other player can offer you a bonus die if you accept a devil's bargain, or any other player not. So like it sounds like only one person can make the devil's bargain in totality. So I think it's only once per roll. So you guys can't stack like, I will help you for a devil's bargain, but you must give me 2 coin. And but except all of you fucking do it to the same
And then
person.
the person's
No,
broke shit.
yeah, exactly. So I think it's only just a one.
That's fair. That's understandable.
It makes sense. It stops you from just spamming the same roll. You know, like
It's similar
Yeah.
to like the XP thing where you can get up to like 2 points of experience from using skills, but you can't just like spam the same skills over and over and over again and get infinite.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
I-
what consequence do you
Well,
suffer?
or I could take a little harm. But my boy, Kirill is barefoot right now. Maybe he get the bloody toe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the robot for everybody else.
Yeah, I
Oh, am
thought
I
it was
still?
just me.
You're good to me.
I'm fine now.
Mm,
Okay, now I hear
No.
it.
Oh.
Not me.
Pop that in real quick.
I'm just gonna keep talking until it stops happening.
I'm just gonna move the server to US East.
Okay.
Oh, that was
Okay.
fast. That was really fast.
yeah.
Yeah, that was really fast, like instantaneous. The question is it good for him now, though?
It's in your jacket.
Fingers crossed.
He's not saying anything, which makes me
He's
afraid
probably
that.
connecting.
He
You're
connected.
better.
Do I sound better now?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, hopefully that sticks.
I know that you suffered light harm because you're barefoot and you're gonna bloody.
yeah.
I
Oh,
heard
he's-
toe, and I didn't like where that was going.
he scrapes one of his toenails along the stone wall here, and it gets bloody. Kind
Oh,
of,
God.
kind of like separates from
It
the
rips off.
actual- not rips off entirely because it's a minor effect, right?
Yeah, but that's I
That's
don't
just
like
things.
that. I don't like that.
And then he also gets goosebumps from like the feeling of his nail scratching in stone.
Yeah.
Stop it!
Crazy over here.
So you
I
guys
thought
are
you were supposed to be
across.
suffering, not all of us.
So you guys are across. Celia just climbs out a window, and has her own precarious climbing to do, but it's not bad.
I will help her. Give her an extra die.
she has to hop out like here and then go there, as opposed to us where we go. Whoa.
But you guys make it. You guys are out.
We're home free.
Oh, but we're yeah, you're not
Almost.
out. I guess you're technically not out yet, but you
We
see
ain't out until we out.
the dock yard, the only port in the storm, so to speak, that is, Helmbreaker Prison. And well, you guys go on down. You sneak on down, probably. And you guys
Yeah.
see a very sparse skeleton crew of guards are out here. And you guys see Mr. Fox.
Hey.
Oh.
He's in chains. Looks like he's about to get transferred.
Oh, he's getting
And
transferred.
as you guys are like, yeah, he's getting transferred. And there's like, oh, there's Mr. Fox. He's getting transferred. And then you guys see half the guards pull out weapons and shoot the other guards.
Oh, nice.
and then one of them walks over to Mr. Fox and does his bindings.
Sorry about that, Mr.
I
Fox.
love it. I love it when a plan comes together. Now where are them other folk?
Which other
Whistle.
folk?
That was you assume. Oh, you were just saying
us.
in character, right?
Yeah.
You guys
That's
appear.
us. Yes, we are the
Yeah.
other folk. Hello,
Hey,
we're
what's
here.
up?
Whistle at him.
Ah, there you all are. I gotta say, things changed from how I was expecting it. But you guys are all here, and so am I. And I appreciate
That's all
that.
that really matters.
With some new friends, I see. He gestures at Celia and Guano.
Is Carlin here? Is Carlin in sight anywhere?
You guys. No, I know. It's a storytelling thing. Yeah, Carlin is one of the guys that got shot. Oh, looks like I missed one.
Oh, right up, fucking kick him in the head.
And I suppose that solves that problem right there, real fast. I won't ask.
Just making sure no loose ends, right?
I appreciate that. I assume that business of the ride was all y'all.
You see the sound of a window being smashed by a table over here?
Not in a way that can be proven in court.
Right,
Good
I
enough
have
for
no
me.
clue what you're talking about.
Good enough for me.
That's like
Good
brass.
enough. He looks at Carlin. And that one there. I guess he did a little bit of reporting. Ain't that funny? Reporting enough to get me transferred out of here. For what reason, I don't know. But plan of finding out. Ain't that right, boys? And you see, like, the doorman you guys saw from before is one of the guards. Disguised as one of the guards, rather. He pulls off the hat, as if like it's some grand reveal. And he pulls off his hat, and you guys see his still bald head.
Oh,
Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed about his appearance. Wow.
doorman!
Well, I don't know what the warden is. I imagine with the profane soul. But that ain't my problem. Now, here is a bit of a kicker, though. We're good. A bit too good. The ship is still a bit wrecked. We haven't had enough time to fix it up proper like. Now, I ain't worried about no guards coming out here to come check up on this ship at this point. And don't worry about the bodies, we'll just kick them into the water and let the sharks have their meal. But there's two-pronged problem here. We gotta fix the ship. And also it's a bit cursed from the profane soul.
Oh.
I ain't a mage. I ain't a cultist.
A little whisper.
Yeah, he looks at Iris. But one of y'all is. So congratulations, you've been volunteering.
Oh, nice.
Time is of the essence, though.
How do you spell Carlin? Real quick.
C-A-R-L-A-N.
C-A-R-L-A-N.
Thank you.
So, let's all thick as thieves work together on this and get the fuck out of here before that profane soul makes it to the prison proper.
Oh, I don't want to be.
Right.
Neither do I. Good news is, though, he gestures at a nearby. You guys know, like the rolling tool shed or tool benches. You know, like the ones that have like 15 drawers on them.
Yeah.
The good news is, we got tools aplenty. So chop chop. Let's get this going.
Fucking Grossman's goggles sparkle with joy.
Boys, you keep an eye out. Nods at his boss. It's every time you your requiesce on the punches. We're just going to
Now, bitch, huh?
So, you guys are absolutely safe. Well, you guys have a clock still, I guess, but you know, aside from that, you're safe. You're on break.
Hope it does not take us 7 hours to fucking.
Let me check something real fast. Let's go look at educational one shot. Let's look at the fortune roll, which I believe is just exactly what it sounds like. Like you get fortune. The question is how much fortune you get. So let's look at that. Education.
No learning.
No breathing.
No learning. When you need to make a determination about a situation, the PCs aren't. Okay, well we're out on that. When an outcome is uncertain, but no other rolls. Okay, we're out on that. Okay, so maybe we won't be making a fortune roll after all.
Yeah, fortune sounds like when all else fails.
I guess so. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like the fucking.
It's
cat.
kind of like, yeah. There's no other
contingency
thing you can apply to it.
Fair enough.
When you're out of luck, roll a fortune roll.
I guess so. Yeah. Then tell you guys what. It sounds like Grossman, you have a keen interest in fixing this shit up. Oh yeah.
I can
And
help
Iris?
with the studying and shit.
Iris, you are the only whisperers. so it has to be you. Someone else literally can't do it.
Mhm.
So you guys are team leads. Congratulations. What teams are you guys falling under? The rest of you, that is.
I will help with the ship.
You will help with the ship.
Mechanical part of the ship.
Yeah.
I'll help Iris.
Okay.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense I take stress for giving her a dive because it's it's helping with supernatural shit. But,
It would make sense that your character knows how to disable it, though, right?
yeah, this never it will come up in character probably unless it's asked. But oh, you know what? No, when he volunteers to help, he'll say, I used to teach theology at the University of blah 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 blah. So I know a thing or two about your fell magics.
What?
Fell magics.
Wait, you a professor, man?
Tenured.
Tenured.
What's the inside roll of this campaign? What's the I detect bullshit roll?
Yeah.
I think there is just insight, isn't there?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the
no, it's
grand- Yeah,
I
it's
do
like
have
the
an
grand attribute.
ability that I can
To
always
tell-
tell when someone's lying. Is he lying?
Is he
You
lying?
can tell. You can send me a secret message if you wish.
Yeah, I'll message you.
Guano does
Can I
whisper
study
over to
to-
Celia. What does tenured mean? She explains it to him. Damn, man.
Interesting.
No.
Damn, that's legit.
Interesting.
Hey, Mr. Fox. Yes. Are there any locks on this ship? I'm sure there's probably some that we don't got the keys to just yet. Hey, I'll go with you. He does like a gang like you, like sort of like wagging him his finger at you, Iris. Hey, I'll go with you, man. I'll open those doors. I'm gonna get some use out of this kid.
Fucking guy, man.
Yeah, sorry, I thought we were.
Oh wait, my bad. I'm going with you, lady. You can't say that, do you?
Oh my god.
I'm going with you, lady.
Alright.
So you gain a bonus die from Guano, technically. It's technically helping you. Where does Thorn go?
Can he stay outside and keep an eye out? Stay like a little hidden
Yeah, sure.
in the shadow.
You can join the Dorman boys in keeping an eye out.
Oh yeah.
The Dorman boys.
Can I use one of my load for a fine disguise kid and dress up as one of the guards as well? Fuck it.
I would
You
say
have
you don't
a
need to take a
disguise
load because you have plenty of disguises. Right
Oh,
now.
perfect.
You just steal someone's
I just have
pants.
to find pieces that aren't.
You
bloody
have to
and put it
you
all
have to
together.
grab off of different people to get a full uniform, and it does fit a bit wrong in certain places,
works.
but yeah, it's good enough. How did this?
How many of their outfits are really tailored to their body, you know?
What's the tagline? Welcome to the military, where everyone's a size 10.
Fags.
Yep. So, yeah, you and the doorman are now guards. Just doing guard duty out here. Good stuff. All right. So, let's start at the ship maintenance itself. Grossman, you are assisted by Solicitor, so Solicitor takes a stress, as well as Mr. Fox. He used to be a sailor after all.
Right?
He knows his shit.
We also have access to what I'm assuming are tinkering tools.
Yep. So that's a +1 from that as well. And you guys are in a controlled position. And your effect, because this is very, very important, this is a great effect.
Controlled. A great
Oh,
effect.
my bad. One thing. Before you do any of that, all of you, please mark down the third segment of your breakout clock. You guys have the final stretch right now, and mark off 1 hour of reckoning. Because
One
that
more
was
so
the
that
time.
for a total of 2.
Correct.
Okay.
Is that the name of that clock now, by the way? Reckoning.
Yeah, hour of reckoning. That was your guys' deadline.
Oh yeah,
clock.
were you away when?
He might have
was
been.
away when-
He might have been. Yeah.
How many bonus dice was it? 1 or 2?
So you got one from Solicitor, one from Mr. Fox, and then one from the tools. So 3.
Boom, boom, boom. Triple, baby. And a 1, 2,
Ooh,
3.
baby, a triple.
Jesus. I was gonna
Yes.
push
Hey.
myself for taking Devil's Bargain if I didn't get like a 6 anyways. So
Hey.
it's-
You can suffer a consequence. You can stress yourself out even more, or you can accelerate the clock on the hour of reckoning, or suffer bodily harm.
Right.
it's like a
Final.
Devil's Bargain just to have fun with it.
I do not have one for you, sir.
Damn it.
Yeah, Devil's Bargains are not automatically assumed. It's more of if I can think of anything, or if anything the players can think of anything.
I don't want to accelerate the clock. He is concerned about that. He would, if allowed, take 2 stress to roll another one.
Sure.
He is a very stressed little guy right now.
I will say this one shot has been illuminating, being like, oh, because I was considered like, if you just got like 5 dice, wouldn't that just mean you're statistically likely just to
Apparently,
succeed at everything? No, apparently not.
No, that's probably why they use such a small dice and such a small range, right? Like you get one lower and you're fucked.
1, 2, 3.
Again, the whole point of the Blade in the Dark is that you're risking it for the biscuit.
Yes.
And look at that, you risked it for the biscuit.
Let's go.
Oh, so you and Mr. Fox crack open the engine, and he just whistle. Like you guys are already in the midst of fixing up different parts of the ship, which the hull also needs maintenance, by the way, because you have to icebreakers out here. I digress. So you guys begin cracking all this open, checking it out, and you guys throw open the engine, and he just whistles. Ooh, that's an older model from the Star Wars. You got oil on you?
Me, opens like a drawer, wrong drawer, opens a drawer, there it is.
Alright, perfect. That's perfect. Now, we're real lucky. If this thing ran off of soul power, I want to try bringing those soul with profane soul, right? You know what I'm saying? So, alright. Oil that baby up, and we can get back to the rest of this.
Think of one of those
Yeah, as
like,
your
little
work-
hand ones that makes that like noise whenever you
Yeah,
boil out.
exactly.